Hey, it's Rav. I'm 9 months on T, 6.5 months post-op, and today I'm going to be talking about 6 things I did not expect after top surgery. Just gonna take a quick second to say that the top surgery 1-on-1 series I was working on is something I'm still working on. I'm trying to take my time and make sure that what I give you is gonna be relevant but also useful and accurate, and I don't want to be spreading hearsay and misinformation. Now onto the actual video. So first of all, surgery was great, and when I was preparing for surgery, I looked up a lot of things and read up on a lot of things and heard from a lot of different people who went to the same surgeon or went to different surgeons. I like to think I had a pretty comprehensive pool of expectations in my mind already going into surgery, but there were still like a few things that kind of fell through the cracks that I did not expect and did not see coming. Number one, it's not the stitches or the scars that are gonna drive you nuts. Honestly, it's the armpit chafing that is gonna drive you absolutely insane. Depending on your surgeon and depending on the procedure to a certain extent, the instructions for the post-op binder will vary a little bit, but the general consensus is that you do have to wear a post-op binder 24/7 for a certain amount of time that can be between 2 weeks to 6 weeks. Wearing that post-op binder 24/7 is an experience. So this is the post-op binder that I woke up with after surgery, and you can see the notches that they cut in for my armpits, and that was honestly quite a lifesaver, but eventually it did still start to chafe. Like, I would chafe where this would touch, I would chafe, even like the seams here would start to get to me, and that was really starting to cause my skin a good bit of irritation, and it was getting to the point that I would wear like the softest shirt I could find and wear the binder over top of that. I even took one of my old binders and cut it up, used Velcro to turn it into like a post-op binder, and it did the trick, but it also still like chafed. So it was even getting to a point where the chafing was just so uncomfortable and so bad that I started using ace bandages so that I could kind of control where the fabric lay on my chest and my skin. Quick disclaimer, we can use these as part of a surgery recovery like tool, but we cannot use these for binding our chest tissue because that's just not healthy. That's very, very dangerous. Don't do it. And I say that from experience as someone who did that when I was 18 in college and not breathing. Number two,
running without the bounce is great, but I still really hate running.
it's a different experience to run without things bouncing along, but that doesn't make running any more fun. Number three, I genuinely have forgotten what being boobular felt like.
How did I look like this?
I don't remember what the heft felt like. I don't remember what the squish felt like. It feels like this is how things have been always. Honestly, the only thing I do feel like I remember still is the like heightened level of sensation on the nipples themselves. Other than that, I don't remember like anything else. Number four, on a similar note, I still have the occasional, oh shit, I forgot to wear a bra. Wait, what? Or even I'm out and like I'll have like a second where I'm like, I didn't put it on. Oh, wait, I don't need to. It's weird. Number five, I did not expect how much of an experience it would be to lie on my chest for the first time. I do have scars that connect at the middle, and they're probably where my scars are at their biggest and thickest. Pretty early after surgery, there was like a knot of scar tissue that was forming that was very, very hard. So when I would lie on my chest at like week 3 or 4 after surgery, it felt like there was a rock that was on my sternum and I was lying on that rock. I would think, oh, maybe I'm just lying on the zipper of my post-op binder, or I'm lying on like some seam or something on my post-op binder. And it was after I was free of the post-op binder that I realized it wasn't the binder, it was the scar itself. Eventually, like as time went on, as things healed, as I maintain the scar massage treatment to soften things up, I finally feel like it's gotten to the point where it's starting to soften, it's like starting to get pretty flexible, and I don't feel like I'm lying on a rock on my sternum anymore. That said, your experience of lying on your chest for the first time might be a little bit different if you don't have scars that connect there, but also it's just pretty cool to be able to lie down and not feel like I'm suffocating myself with layers of fat. Number six, I did not expect how much bigger my stomach would look without the boobage blocking my field of vision. Note that on the first week or so post-op, you're gonna be very bloated, and I expected that, so I wasn't too bothered by how balloonish and pregnant I looked post-op. That was fine. But I think like as I started to heal and as like the bloating like settled down, I felt like when I would look down, I would be like, oh my god, my stomach is gigantic. A big part of that is mental. Like, I know I have body issues that I need to work on. That's something just I think, to keep in mind and something to be mentally ready to fight, because it's something that I still fight sometimes. Since I've been trying to prioritize my health more, I do feel like that doesn't bother me as much as it used to. Your chest definitely covers your stomach a little bit when you're looking down. So those are just like 6 of the things that I had noticed after top surgery that I didn't expect. If there's anything that I had said that you like felt the same about, let me know. And if there's other things that I didn't mention that you were like absolutely like shocked by, like let me know in the comment section. For a collection of videos that cover my top surgery journey, check out the playlist on screen. And if my content is entertaining or interesting in some way, let me know, because that makes me feel good. I need validation from the internet. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, because that would make me a very happy little boy. And if you don't like my content, let me know in the comment section, just because that'll bring up my engagement rate. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!